She walks it loud like a thunderstorm, debunking myths with style and form. True crime, conspiracies, her game. Melissa Jade, remember her name. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Microphone fierce like a roaring lion, unveiling secrets people been hiding. True crime queen of the digital scene, Melissa's got you hooked on her screen. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. From murders to cover-ups, nothing misses. Melissa's here to share her guesses. She's got theories big and bold, no stone unturned, no case cold. She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame. 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 She's loud, feisty, spilling tea, diving deep into mystery, breaking down your wildest claims. Melissa Jade, she's got no shame.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Tess.
Hey, party people.
What you up to?
It's a Saturday night. We're all discoing down.
Oh, snap. Coming in hot with that.
Right? Just kidding. I'm not discoing. I mean, I am. I'm discoing. I got a disco going here.
I love discos.
Me too.
1, 2, 3, 4. Why is my thing being there? Hold on one second. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi. How is everyone? I'll check, Christina. I haven't had a chance to check my emails yet today. I will check them. Well, I did, but not all of them. I get a lot of emails every day. And so I got a couple of them, but I did not get all the way down yet. Okay. So, welcome. Hi, Jojo. Hi, Christina. Hi, Princess Gary, Jules, Katrina. I would love to go roller skating. Thanks, Boho.
Oh, that would be fun.
Right?
Oh my gosh, I love roller skating so much.
It's the bee's knees.
It is. Ugh.
Happy Saturday, Michelle. Okay, so we're going to start with our missing child for tonight's live stream. And I'm really sorry if I mispronounce this. And please correct me if you know how to pronounce it correctly. But this is Kusai Al-Rai. He has been missing since December 25th, 2023 out of Phoenix, Arizona. He is 3 years old. He may be in the company of his mom, Rania. This is his mom. So if you or anyone you know has information on their whereabouts, please contact the Federal Bureau of Investigation in Arizona at 1-623-466-1999.
Oh, what a pretty little buddy. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. What a cutie. Hi, Valerie. Oh, really? You've played roller hockey?
Oh, that's so cool.
It is cool.
No, I would not be good at that, but I love watching it. It's fun.
For sure. Okay, so what we're going to do And I was like trying to figure out like what I wanted to do, like what I wanted to listen to while we reviewed and stuff. So first I'm going to show a couple of posts, and then we're going to go through the new photo drop. And I think I might switch what I was going to do, Tess, and go with the one that you had sent, which
Okay.
is Amanda with Marie.
Yeah.
I like the OG Marie ones because I like to compare the lies and what we now know to be true compared to what she was saying back then.
Absolutely. I looked so hard but could not find it.
Yeah, I know, me too. Hi, Toasty Buns. Hi, Samantha. All right, so starting off.
Me too, Choctaw.
Okay, what's this? Hi, NM Bandit. Woo. Okay, so we have from the Wade Stephen Wilson official. The message will be long. I ask you to be patient. Dear loyal supporters of Wade, I didn't want to drag the group through the dirt because of these cretins, but keeping you informed is my priority. There are TikTok users who have been made up lies about us, claiming that we don't actually support Wade, that our support is fake, and that all our documents and materials are stolen from others. They have even taken my messages, carefully selecting and twisting them out of context. I'll be honest with you, Wade is with us, and we don't care who is against us. But I want to tell you everything, just for you. The WWWSW team, which consists of TikTokers, WWWSW Sabrina, Undercover Team, Doberman, Nikki, and others, has always been against anyone associated with the official team. Their goal is to be the best and the most important, and they don't care about anything else. That is why they have always opposed the official team. Now that members of the official team have left TikTok and Instagram, only I and Leah remain on official Facebook, and we are like a thorn in their side. Our documents are created by us. There are only 2 materials that are highly confidential, and my dear Guyana Matarasian has entrusted us with something valuable. We are very grateful to her for that, and for the rest of the nonsense, I didn't even look. All their words are slander. They don't seem to realize that while they're busy editing videos about us and spreading lies, Wade is sitting alone in a stuffy room with no communication, suffering in silence. His heart and soul are crying. No, they are too focused on waging their TikTok war. But what exactly are they fighting for, I wonder? Keep in mind that we never attack them first. We only respond. You should remember the names I mentioned above. They are liars, scammers, and terrible people. Now, let's talk about another TikToker. Be careful. God is my witness. I stayed silent for a long time. I didn't make this story public, but now I must speak out. This person was the first to start leaking our private messages. So once again, I'm just respond. You know him. His page was once featured in the stories of our official TikTok by Molly and Tiffany. He insulted Diane's son, and the girls asked him twice to delete the comments and apologize. He refused. I did not approve of his actions towards Diane's children, but I felt that the girls had been too harsh on him by exposing him in their stories. So I remember that. So I reached out to him with words of support.
Me
We became
too.
friends, started talking, helping each other, and exchanging information. But soon he started reacting aggressively whenever I disagreed with him. His insults and humiliations were awful. Then things got even worse. He started talking about WWWSW, the group I mentioned earlier. After that, he became a completely different person, a real monster. He threatened me multiple times, saying he would take my life and that he would forcefully keep me near him against my will so that I wouldn't do anything without his consent, and that he needed information from me. I realized that he was working for WWWSW. That's what they do. They obtain information, present it as their own, and then accuse us of being thieves. But I expected him to act like a decent person. I was wrong. He warned me that if I blocked him, I would regret it, and that he would harm me. The final straw for me was when he was falsely accusing me of causing a fight between Molly, Tiffany, and Wade, as if I was the reason Wade left his team. A week ago, I spoke to Molly, and as I expected, she confirmed that this was a complete lie. They left of their own free will, and I had nothing to do with it. I blocked him after this, and now he is doing exactly what he promised, harming me. But it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't affect me in any way. Below, I will show you the pages of these TikTokers and messages from Be Careful. If he showed our personal messages to liars and traitors, then I will show it to our loyal supporters. This is a very small part of his threats and insults. I think you would understand whose net he fell into and at whose request he harms me. Remember these people. Everything they say and do is a lie. We have always protected Wade and will continue to stand by his side. We will protect him even from himself. Yes, there are times when I get angry at his actions. You may have seen this in the comments in my group, because many of the things he does are unacceptable and ultimately harm him in the most. But we cool down, calm down, and move forward. Thank you for listening. I'm very sorry, but I know that you deserve to hear the truth. And I ask you for the most important thing. Be aware and spread the truth about the lies of WWWSW and be careful. Forever yours, official Facebook team. So before I even show those screenshots, what did you literally open that up with? Hey, there was a guy who said really horrible things about the victim's children. And you took it upon yourself, hey, Instagram team, you're too mean on him. You showed his message so I supported him. And then he turned on me and he said the most vile things that like taking your life. You mean the exact things that you guys support? What? Like that's
it really nonsensical. Like yeah. I got nothing.
Like you guys, everything we hear Wade say and do, he's been convicted of, you guys support that. And then you're surprised when another person who wrote, and I remember those messages to Diane's son. It was horrible.
Me too.
You defend that, you stick up for that, and then you're surprised when he turns around and starts threatening you? Make it make sense. So then they put, let me see, I think I got, yeah.
Wow.
So I think the first one's cut off, but this one, I know each and every one of you. Oh my God, enough. Just, I need you. I'm going to block you everywhere right now. You'll regret it, baby. And then in a different language. And what will you do? Will you come and kill me? Let's go. You have already done more, believe me. And then a redacted message. And then he responds, maybe. And they respond, let's go. Which I don't even know what to say, honestly.
Holy shit, there's a lot of followers. What is wrong with people?
Tess, I don't know.
Melissa,
Hi, Maria. What? It's in a different language. I can't even understand it.
No, but look at, there's too many followers there. There should be like 12 or 50 or 100.
Which one is the followers?
I think the middle one. 2,693, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, too many. But we already know there's a large group of them supporting Wade.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Really interesting.
Then people are asking, hey, just curious, have you guys had any contact with Wade directly recently? Svetlana says via letters. Oh, that's so good. I miss getting his updates every other week. How is he doing? Svetlana says there will be no such updates until the Securus is restored. It is physically impossible to have weekly communication via letters. Wade is holding on as best as he can under these conditions. Under these conditions.
Maybe he should abide by the rules, and then that he'll be in better conditions. Just a
like,
thought.
They really believe he's poor Wade. Oh my God. Like he's being tortured. No.
He's being treated so badly.
Hi, Betsy. Yep, Penelope. Yeah, these awful conditions on dead row. They're nuts.
You
Okay.
know,
Mm-hmm.
dead row.
You know, dead row. All right. So this is the call logs
Right.
regarding. So, okay, this is what I wanted to talk about just for a minute. So I know yesterday the conversation got brought up about, oh, well, are Jesse and Wade still together?
Right.
I don't know. How long is that part on YouTube Streets?
Okay, and Melissa, here's the thing. Jada on several of these calls she's in jail.
That's literally what I wanted to show you guys. So apparently there is a correlation between Jada and Jesse, and people are thinking Jada is Jesse. Is that what I'm understanding?
Oh,
Right?
Jesse, her phone, yeah.
Because here, and I'll read the message I got. Okay. Jada and Jesse never appear on the same call logs. The last time he officially called Jesse's number was October 30th, 2024. And the first time he spoke with Jada was November 26th, 2024. At no point has Jesse and Jada's calls appeared on the same day. Zav exposed her as being, I don't want to say her full name, but Jada on the 21st of December on the call log screenshot. And since then, they found out that Jada has been in jail since February 2nd, 2025. So it can't be Jada. It can't be Jada.
Not. I mean, come on, people. Logic. She sent JSP a message 2 months ago. That's what, December?
Mm-hmm. So Jumpsuit Pablo and the Jesse video message was from the 20th of December. And who did he call the day after on the 21st? Not Jesse, but Jada.
Oh, good call. Okay, that's very, very smart. Your hair's really pretty, by the way.
Thank you.
So, up on, you guys don't want me to.
Oh, stop it. I just figured that they won't have to go and search so much to use them.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I should have done that. You're right. So next time we're together, I will actually get ready instead of wearing my snail mucin and beef towel on my face at this time of night.
They're doing the most, guys. Like they're making a bunch of TikToks and stuff trying to.
I got like 384 tags today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just make it easy, C. Carter. Hi, Kimmy. So, is it possible that Jada is Jesse?
I think Jesse just has the phone. I think she has the phone. Like she got the phone and she's. I mean, there have been so many times. You remember when I was looking for that thing just a little bit ago, I found a TikTok or a YouTube video that was about when Jesse left Team Wade. Remember how we got that message a couple months back where Jesse is no longer part of Team Wade in like November or October? And that was bullshit too.
Do you guys think that we need to go through that portion of YouTube Streets where he explains the Jesse thing, or no? Is it worth it or is it not worth it? But, well, I also thought that Wade knows connections. He knows people who have been incarcerated. Right. He is, you know what? I will admit he is hit as fuck. There you go. Is that better?
Sweet.
He's hit.
Back and be mean. I thought we were copacetic.
And thank you, Secret Forest. Aw, thank you, hon. Jesse got a new number and it was Jada's. Yeah. Or, dude, you can, I don't know. Like, I don't know how it works with jails or prisons, but I could spoof any number I want. Is there a reason she would spoof her number? I don't know, Harlot.
Uh-oh. Okay, you're
What?
back. You disappeared from my screen. I thought I was getting disconnected. Sorry.
Hi,
Like my
YouTube
screen
treats. So do you guys think it's like necessary or not necessary? Is there anything from it that you think I need to know that you didn't tell me yesterday, or no?
I didn't watch their video. So you guys in the chat tell her.
They broke up. There's a restraining order?
Not true.
Wait, a restraining order? Yeah, but okay, so what I've heard so far is Jesse's trying to drop power of attorney and he won't sign it. That's not how it works. You can at any point drop being power of an attorney for someone. You do not need both signatures. No, I didn't see it. And that's why I'm saying, do you guys think I need to see it or not even worth it? And how do we know Jeanette's trying to get power of attorney? Yeah, she can revoke it. Thank you, my fellow Melissa, for being a member for 3 months. Okay. It's pretty short.
But
Okay. What?
is KB here? Did you see the thing that she posted in the Patreon chat today about
No.
the dating profile being fake?
No. Well,
She Yeah, she posted some. She did a search, and it's not a real dating profile. But you go look at. I don't want to misspeak on what it is, but yeah, she posted it a few hours ago.
well, don't mind if
it's
I.
in,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hold on. Is it in the Wilson chat?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
See, very impressive, right?
I'll show you guys. I didn't know this thing existed.
Me neither. It's pretty cool. Great way to find catfish.
Okay. Hold on.
Your hair's gotten so long.
Okay.
She's gonna post it, you guys, so you'll be able to see it.
So this is the photo that was used?
Yeah, I guess I didn't see, but yeah, this is what she posted today, saying that she looked up. Yeah.
Where's her tattoos? Where's her arm tattoos?
I don't know.
0 exact matches found. So this is
Basically proving if it's a catfish, like if it's
not on
fake.
like Tinder. It's not.
Right.
It's social catfish. It's a reversed image search, and it's not found on any dating websites.
Any
That's
dating.
what it's saying.
Correct.
It does, Miss Never Was. Okay, and thank you, Toasty Buns, for the fall. You ladies are the best. Much love from Wisconsin. Thank you.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Okay. It looks... I don't know. Did they post a better screenshot than that? Because I can't see that.
Yeah, and why don't we just check it out? But it's interesting that this is a website. How cool for all of us to know that now.
Mm-hmm. It is. And thank you, Justice Little Boots. Google AI says principal needs to agree for revocation of POA.
Did she write back, YouTube streets?
Hold on.
Well, I'm not saying the pictures aren't her, that they are her. It's just saying that there are no, like I guess I don't understand what it's like, that it's not a profile that's active on the sites. Maybe it's there, but it's not, she's not using the sites. It's to protect people from like being catfished, I guess. I don't know. KB's not here, so I don't know the site. I didn't do it myself. She did.
You can revoke your POA at any time for any reason, as long as you're mentally able. Hold on, wait. You could also create a new POA if you need to appoint a new agent. Okay, hold on. Let me flip it, though. Can I resign as power of attorney?
Can you imagine her on a date? Melissa's reading, but while she's searching, can you imagine being on a date with Jesse? Like, who'd you date last? I would never tell anyone ever. Like, I'm a really big Deadpool fan.
So again, it says at any point, you can tell them you're not the best person to act in this role. If you've already been appointed and you decide you want to resign, the power of attorney just documents the steps necessary and you can just say no. It literally is Northern law. You can just say no.
And it's the same for every state, correct? Sorry, I'm just asking. You know me, I'm the question girl. Really, Jahira? I haven't been on the apps. I'm too afraid. That's what she's doing.
You may resign by giving written notice to the principal and to any co-agent, successor agent. And there's the record of the revocation document at your local recorder of deeds office.
Take care, plug.
Good night. Yeah, Tara. Okay, so what video? Does anyone know what video it is?
Hey, Mama Tuxedos. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I didn't watch it.
Okay. YouTube. I'm going to assume I'll know from the Jesse breaks up with Wade. Does anyone know when in the video it is? Or is that asking too much?
Anyone in chat can help her?
End of an error. Got it up. Okay. Anyone know the timestamp? Okay, I'm gonna see this. Okay.
They said the beginning.
So what on Tinder is it swipe left or right if you like them? I can't. I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, bro. But if you didn't know who she was, if you didn't know who she was, bro,
I'm gonna let Ronnie speak for me. Yeah.
But why you on Tinder?
No, definitely not. I'm not.
I'm
just, you know, I'm married and all that. Go ahead.
Oh no, I hear you. I just said I don't.
Looks really pretty.
Okay, now I can see the tattoo. She looks super pretty, but that's not how she looked in jumpsuits.
Well, and there's just a number. I mean, anyone can make a profile. You know what I mean? That's
Anybody.
the hard part. Any person on Earth could have made that profile. Like any person on Earth.
Okay, hold on.
Or she could have made that profile. It could be, you know, could be any number of things. Daisy agrees, everyone. Don't you?
Okay, 1 second.
True crime with a twist. You already know what it is. The hashtag Dad Gang, Ronnie Blue Eyes, DVS stuck in his system. What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? Good night. Good night to the chat, everybody. Thank you for being
Hey,
here.
salute to everybody for pulling up to the YouTube streets. You know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot to take in just now, man. Jesse is looking real messy, trying to clean up what she's got going on, and
Oh man, so you
ooh,
think that she's still involved with him? No, let's go. Let me hear what you.
Am I still too far ahead? Okay, hold on. I guess I'll go all the way back.
Rejected in December, Wade Wilson and Jesse officially leaves Wade Wilson. After the marriage got rejected in December, Wade Wilson and Jesse break up. After our team reached out to Jesse, this is what we got in return. Unfortunately,
Jesse can't speak at the moment. Her lawyers advise her not to speak on any matters regarding Wade until they figure out how to take her off everything. Wait, that doesn't say power of attorney, though. Does power of attorney specifically come up at some point? Right? Because that's not power of attorney. That's just taking her off of everything.
Right. Yeah, she's probably on the lawyer stuff too, right? Didn't she sign the lawyer
She's on
information?
Funly. She's on the lawyers. She's on a lot. Not just
Right.
power
I
of
mean, that's
attorney.
fair. And I would surmise that legally that's probably very difficult. Let's say she is trying to leave, and she's pretty intertwined with a lot of things, and it's going to be very difficult for her to untwine if that were the case, right? That's why you don't jump in with both feet like that, ladies.
Okay. Let's continue.
Jesse can't speak at the moment. Her lawyer
Can one of my mods drop YouTube sheets? Because I can't do it when I'm sharing my full screen like this. Can you guys drop the link?
Is anyone
advised to speak on any matters regarding Wade until they can figure out how to take her off everything, because currently Wade is refusing. Just another game he is playing to stay in control and not let her be free. Then Jesse shows
First of all, Harley, don't tell me what to do. Respectfully, don't tell me what to do.
she is living the single life, and she is finally leaving Wade Wilson and starting to date again, joining Tinder. After Zavgirl released call logs while Wade Wilson was in the hole, it shows Wade Wilson calling 2 people recently, and both of them are not Jesse. One girl on the call logs is Jeanette. Jeanette has spent over $24,000 on Wade Wilson, and there is a reason why he has kept her around.
Now we know Jeanette has been taken off of Wade's visitor log and is not allowed to. I don't think she's even allowed to do calls with him at this point. And we know that from the incident reports.
right?
The movement Fuck You Jeanette has started, and this lady is in for a rude awakening. Will Jeanette be the next power of attorney for Wade? The only other person Wade is calling says Jada Fullard. Jada is from Lake City and has had a lot of run-ins with the law. After her and Wade started talking in December, Jada would eventually get arrested in February. At the same time, Wade Wilson was calling her, giving us the speculation Jesse was just using this phone.
Okay, YouTube Streets Podcast, man, New Age plug. Is Jesse and Wade officially over? Man, it really looks like it officially. Jesse is on different dating apps. She's trying to get rid of her power of attorney. She can't speak on a lot because her lawyers advise her not to. Now, I will say this, and they did say not to say this, but I'm going to keep it real with y'all, and I'm not holding information back. There's somebody else in line trying to be the power of attorney, and that is in the process. I'm not going to say which name it is, but we can just kind of just piece it all together, if you know what I'm saying. Now, there's 2 names that's been calling Wade Wilson to this day, and it's a name by the name of Jada and Jeanette. Now, we know Jeanette donated over $24,000 to Wade Wilson, and she is a piece of shit. The Fuck You Jesse movement is now going to be Fuck You Jeanette. Let's keep it real. If Jeanette doesn't give Wade the $24,000, he cannot get Michael Ufferman. He's going to have to settle for somebody even less. And honestly, bro, she's an enabler. You know, all the times Jesse talks shit about her, all the times that Wade talks shit about her, and she's still sticking around. You know, she heard these calls.
What's up, baby?
Jeanette texted me.
Okay, they're saying they spoke with Jesse. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to absorb what was said.
Or spoke with her representative or her?
That's what I'm confused about. Her lawyer said she can't speak about it at this time. Is that coming from her? Is that coming from the lawyers? But I hear verbally mention of POA, but was that ever mentioned in a receipt? Or is the assumption regarding the POA?
Right. I'd say it's maybe an assumption. I don't know. I didn't watch, and I think he left, so I don't know. Does anyone in chat know? But I mean, as we've seen, she's been involved with a lot more than just that. So I would think the Upperman stuff would be the hardest thing to get off of, right? Didn't she sign saying that she would pay that?
Yeah, she's on the hook. So
Right,
that's why all I'm saying is that when they say she's trying to be removed and he won't let her, it would make a lot more sense for me. Funly, maybe, like, even though it's done, I don't know if maybe like it's, hey, I want this out. Ufferman, she's on the line with Ufferman. Maybe there's things pending in Union.
Right.
Because as far as we know, let's go based off what her dad said. I'm sorry, what his dad said. She was removed from POA a while ago. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just telling you.
He said a family member, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let's continue.
Of that civil suit, so she could be.
Yeah, and then the civil suit. Exactly. There's multiple things with her name on it.
They're quite intertwined.
I don't know, Sinistra.
Yeah. Right.
Right, Lace Lamons, right. Yeah, Jahara. Yes, it is.
To me, you want to know what she said?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you got to help me respond to this. We have to do that right now, dude, with Jeanette. Listen, no, real shit, for real. Listen, baby, listen to this. It would truly make me happy seeing you every day, holding each other while we lay down and or just together, talking, laughing, enjoying each other. She said, how would it make you feel? Question mark. Then she said, and you tell me, she said, and you tell how I can get you out, please. I got her like there. I got her there, dude. Like, she's there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like she's there. Like, yo, hey, I don't know how, but have you looked her up? Like, how much money are we talking this girl has? Like, I don't want to be like,
she just donated $21,000 like it was nothing, so I'm sure she's got some money and she's in love with you, so.
So weird. Is she just that fucking ugly? Why is she so fucking ugly?
I can't get over you're killing me right now.
Did you see what she looks like? Like, what does she do for money, though? Like, she's so goddamn ugly.
I don't know.
She's ugly as fuck.
Maybe she has an OnlyFans. Maybe like
she's way worse than Kelly. Like, no shit. She's not even. Yeah, maybe she has an OnlyFans. What, for fucking look at me and die? Like, what is kind of fucking OnlyFans page does she have? Dude, she's disgusting. Anyways, fuck all that. I need to respond to her message. So fuck it.
Now, everyone keeps saying that this lady right here isn't the one calling Wade, but her number is on the call log, and she was not in jail in December when Wade and her was talking a lot. Now, recently, there's 2 calls that were towards Wade. One that was almost 5 minutes long.
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean. But she has a beard. I'm not trying to be mean, but she does. Do you see it?
Okay, you're right. She does. Holy shit.
And then another.
Do you see it?
I see it.
Okay.
I love you, Melissa.
One that was very short.
It was the best bitch.
Somebody that was, in access to her phone while she's locked up and just telling them, she's telling Wade, she's locked up right now. But I could be wrong. Now, there's another theory that it could be this woman. So a lady from Austria by the name of Lisa Jarvis can possibly be Jada because she had to get an American phone number. This lady got her visit.
Hold on.
Jarvis can possibly be Jada because she had to get an American phone.
What? She's an elf. What is happening?
Oh my gosh. We're in.
One has a beard. One is an elf. Is she wearing ears?
Don't know.
I fucking hope so.
If they had kids, that would be the weirdest looking ears ever. Daisy, no.
Oh, thank you, Lisa Lulu. Thank you, hon. But does hormones make you have elf ears?
No. I don't know. I've never taken hormones like that, so I don't know why I answered like I knew. I'm like, no, you don't.
I mean, I'm not trying to look shame, but if you have elf ears, I'm gonna acknowledge them. Okay.
Phone number. This lady got her visitation denied. She is obsessed with Wade Wilson. She has said that she also has a Wade Wilson tattoo. I'm actually projecting 1 to 4 different Wade Wilson tattoos on this Wade widow.
Dark serial killer eyes.
Various other things, prostitution with the women.
Where there's nothing to reason with. It's a black hole. You're saying words, you're trying to evoke emotion in somebody, and there's nothing behind those eyes.
Records will show, text messages will prove, and these are things that my lawyers already have.
So this is the YouTube Streets podcast, man. True crime with a twist. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
Hashtag Dad Gang, Ronnie Blue Eyes, DVS stuck in the system. What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas? Good night. Good night to the chat, everybody. Thank you for being
Hey,
here.
salute to everybody for pulling up to the YouTube streets. You know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot to take in just now, man.
Is that it, or I feel like I'm gonna
And
be out
Jessie is looking real messy, trying to clean up what she's got going on. And
Oh man, so you think that she's still involved with him? No, let's go. Let me hear your theory real quick after you've seen that.
I just can't. I don't think that. All right, let me put it like this. I think that she knew that everything that's taking place is something that had to take place, and it's just a part of, the program that she knew that was gonna play out. So I think she was prepared for all this. She's on the dating site, right? Single and ready to
so you
mingle.
think
Ready
she's
to
playing-
mingle.
Yeah. She's on the date. So yeah, let's pull them up because I gotta ask Ronnie something.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
I don't know if you can answer it or not, but if you had to, so what on Tinder is it? Swipe left or right if you like them? I forgot. I can't.
Swipe right. It looks like Jessie, but nothing. They don't come back to any photos. And I could take photos of anybody I want right now and create a Tinder profile also. So that, again, it doesn't mean anything to me. But if anybody knows, if they said they reached out, like they spoke to Jessie directly or her lawyers on behalf of her, because I'm still confused about that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know. I wouldn't know, bro. But if you didn't know who she was, if you didn't know who she was, bro,
I'm gonna let Ronnie speak for me. Yeah.
But
Go
like
ahead,
on
Ronnie.
Tinder,
No,
I just said I don't even know what the fuck it is. So
Is
I
this
don't
the
know what he
same
does.
person that was in the
Well, thank you. Thank you for
jumpsuit
helping.
video? It doesn't look like her to me,
it doesn't. It does not.
but I know it's
Yes,
her because she sent it over. So
that's
I know
her
it's
with
her.
her hair.
The smirk. The smirk.
That's
I
her
was
with her
thinking
hair
about
not straightened, bro. That's to get the
The
curls
smirk.
going. You know what I mean?
the
Little
smirk and
perm.
a chin, I believe. Yeah.
You
Let
know?
me ask y'all something. All the stuff that's been done, that Jessie on the calls.
When was the profile created? Do they
I don't
show
know.
like
Does anyone know?
well, is there an unredacted screenshot? No, that's not it.
He said that. Okay. Did you see Jahira's comment?
No.
I can't talk. She just said that. He said that Jessie sent it over.
Okay. Yeah, that's I can't, that's not anything for me. I could create a Tinder profile right now and I could have anybody's screenshots. I can also access an account that's a lot older. I'd be curious to know when the create date was for that. She looks younger. She looks younger in those photos than we know that she looked in the jumpsuit video.
Well, and the thing I'd say is she's been through a lot of stress, I'd imagine. And I just feel like maybe, I guess Facetune, you could do a lot of things. I feel like she would look more tired, in any way, shape, or form. It's been a heavy 6 months, right? A lot of, she's worked really hard. She lost her job. She's had transitions. She's, I would think that she would be tired. But that's just my opinion. That could be wrong.
I don't think that that's a new profile. I don't think that that's... Now, with that being said, that doesn't mean Jessie herself isn't pushing that narrative. It very well may be. Absolutely. I just don't believe she's out on the streets really broken up with Wade. Because, again, go back to where we started. Unfortunately, Jessie can't speak at the moment. Her lawyers advised her not to speak on any matters regarding Wade. So who is this? Who's that? That's not Jessie, and that's not her lawyers. Because unfortunately, Jessie can't speak at the moment. Her lawyers advised her not to speak on any matters regarding Wade until they can figure out how to take her off of everything. Because currently, Wade is refusing. Just another game he's playing to stay in control and not let her be free. So who's talking for Jessie? Did they ever clarify?
Anyone? It's Marie.
No, but really, because that's not Jessie, nor is it her lawyer. So who's typing?
Right. I agree, Melissa. I've said before, I don't, I like to verify things. I'm a question person. I ask a lot of things and just like to see facts of things.
Okay, well.
That's why I like you, because you always want to, you always get to the truth of everything.
I don't mean it in an offensive way, but coming from the true crime community, you have to go by receipts. And that is not, respectfully, that is not, I have no idea. That's a cropped message, which we don't know. I was told they spoke to Jessie yesterday. Now, granted, that's based off of hearsay. That's what I was told. But that's not Jessie, nor is that her lawyer. So who the hell is that?
I don't know. Her sister? I don't know. Marie?
I don't know. Did they ever say? Sorry, Diana. This is where we last left off yesterday. Ari speaking for her. They never clarified that? Okay. I'd be interested to know. And I don't care, Tess. I don't care.
No, I know. Okay, I'm sorry.
Watch, but they go on so late. No, nothing apologize. I'm just saying, it was her sister. Barry Shack. No.
The Innocence Project, they're back.
Okay, Sinistra. They said she emailed the tin profile to them. But who's she? Because that's not Jessie speaking. Jessie can't speak right now, so it's not Jessie. It's not the lawyers, because if it was the lawyers, it would be we advised her not to, not the lawyers advised her. So who the hell is it? Yeah, I don't think they're here anymore, Jahara.
Too soon, Mimi. Too soon.
Through email. But then that's not her. I'm confused. I don't know. Right, Lee. Right. And what's in it makes no sense. Well, they never clarified power of attorney. It said Wade's refusing to remove her from things, right? It never stated power of attorney. She created an automated message of her to... I don't know all of that is. Honestly, I don't think so. Achman's razor, that's too difficult to sit here and be like, oh, is there an automated message that she created to respond? No. Achman's razor. Yeah. But I will say it is interesting. I would be likely to believe that Jessie is speaking under a different name because she's done it before. And we know even at Lee County, she has communicated under a different That's not how you spell it, Ash. Occam's razor.
It's
Kind of,
OCC, right?
yeah, OCCAMS. People think she's done. Yeah, I agree.
If she's
But
done
okay,
it,
I guess we'll find out. What?
she has done that multiple times. Spoke as other people.
If she signed a contract with government, yes, and that makes sense, Toasty Buns, that she'd want to get out of that. Where, Portland? Because I played like everything. No, not that. I showed the snippet, and the snippet literally says, unfortunately, Jessie can't speak at the moment. Her lawyers advise her not to speak on any matters regarding Wade until they can figure out how to take her off of everything, because currently Wade is refusing. Just another game he is playing to stay in control and not let her be free. Not written from Jessie's perspective, not written from her lawyer's perspective. So who? I know. I say it so fast it comes at Ockman's, but it's Occam's. Occam's. It's just how I say it.
I'm gonna change it to Gotham's razor. Okay, like works.
I don't know. But all right. So what we're going to listen to while we go through this photo drop. Well, I'll let you guys decide. What I had up was, which it's in a lot of parts, so it would be starting when Steve gets on a panel with Team Wade supporters and he talks to them. Or we could do Amanda from Team Wade questions Jessie, aka Marie, with questions from Team Wade. What do you guys want to listen to?
On a totally different topic, when they're voting, did you see that Keith Morrison is going to talk to Lori freaking Vallow on Friday night? He interviewed her in jail.
No, but I love Keith.
I do too. I mean, isn't that? I can't even imagine what's going to be said in that interview. Oh, he's my favorite. I love him. But can you imagine? Holy moly!
I know, Jahira. Okay, so the first one, guys, was when Wade Wilson's bio dad, Steve, got up on a panel with Team Wade supporters and spoke to them. Or the second choice, which is Amanda from Team Wade questions Jessie, aka Marie, from Team Wade. Honotu. Two, Steve. Oh, you guys kill me when you do this. When it's like 50-50.
Like right down the middle.
It's like right down the damn middle, you guys.
Of course it is.
Oh, you guys suck.
Literally right down the middle.
They're right down the damn middle.
Like every other one. You guys are funny.
They're already there when where your brows drop.
They're in the Patreon. You can go there. And
they're in the Patreon shop. Okay, I'll just do a poll. Oh my God, you could hear my typing like that?
Yeah. Not all the time, though.
Oh, it's because I was sharing my full screen.
got FOMO. I got camera FOMO tonight, guys. I would have done it too if I would have known she was doing it.
Okay. Yeah, Solo Angel. I just sent you the videos Av Girl did reacting to Courtney and Jesse's interview. I wasn't able to find it anywhere else. To Courtney and Jesse's interview. I'll have to thank you, AU Mom.
It's really cool that they have polls like that for you guys.
Okay. So right now it's Amanda confronts Marie with 57%. I'll give it 4 seconds because ain't nobody got time for this. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Okay. So we'll start with this, which again, we always get to what we get to. But we'll listen to that for tonight. Okay, if you haven't already, please take a second, hit the thumbs up. Thank you all so much for being here with us. Thank you, Jackie. So we are listening to, for this photo drop, it is Amanda from, open up.
Kind of still think that looks like blood on his teeth.
In this video, it is Amanda from Team Wade questions Jesse, aka Marie, with questions from Team Wade supporters. Where'd you gonna go with it? Which girls, Jamie? Okay, ready? All right.
You will hear a Q&A that Jessie aka Marie shared on her Wade Wilson YouTube channel on September 22nd, 2024. This video was intended to answer questions that supporters of Team Wade had for Jessie after learning about all the lies. Grab a drink, a snack, and listen in.
A snack?
Hey everybody, this is Amanda. Team Wade asked me to conduct Jessie's interview tonight, so we are going to be...
Oh, is this 10K, Amanda? Where your brows at? I already answered. The first drop of photos, 2,300 of them, are in the Patreon shop. If you are an Open Your Mind tier or above, you get free access to download the whole thing. If it's not, you could buy it for yourself and own a copy. It's already in there, along with commissary transactions, and then all the commissary purchases. Not 10K, Amanda? Okay. Thank you, Carolyn Cooper. It's the Team Wade Amanda that went on True Crime Christie. Okay, thank you. Hope the date is... I don't know when the original one was uploaded, but this one is uploaded...
This was after people were all mad.
September 24th.
That's probably about that. That's probably about right.
That's okay. Where your brows up?
Because if you remember, she put it up and then they took it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll put it up right after.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yes.
For questions that you guys sent in to the Wade official email. Jessie, thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Of course. I'm just going to jump in to the first question. Could you please explain the following? Courtney was in the beginning with the support for Wade. Then she turned around and stopped supporting at the same time that she has a phone conversation with Wade. E-message contact with Wade that she publishes on TikTok is the statement. Now, all of a sudden, she claims that we should demand our money back from Fundley. Can you just simply answer whether she is or is not in support of Wade? It is very confusing to why Wade is speaking with her.
I'm not going to speak to where Courtney lies. I think that's for you to be able to judge based off of...
Is this the former girlfriend, Courtney? Is that the Courtney we're talking about here?
Yes, that's who they're talking about.
Courtney, you've been talking shit, girl. which I don't know what your issue is, but I see you.
Watching her live events. What I will say is that I was wrong to go into her house without her knowing my actual name, especially being around her children.
Wait, that was the Courtney's she went to?
Yeah. Yes.
The chicken nugget Courtney.
Chicken nugget Courtney. Yeah. Same. All the same. YouTube's mod Courtney. All the same.
No way. I didn't realize that was, oh, wow. You went under Marie into Chicken Nugget's house with her kids under a whole fake identity. And you guys don't think she would be willing to lie? Oh, come on.
That's the funny part.
That's the video I just sent you. Oh, okay, you mom. Oh.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's done so many sneaky things before. That's why that's all I'm saying. Maybe she's freaking good on her if she is. Have fun getting untangled.
Wow.
It was not the right decision to make, and
You
at
think?
the time, what I was concerned about was my safety, and I don't want to make up any excuses for it. It was wrong, and I apologize for my actions and for my choices. I know I wouldn't want that done to me, and it's definitely something that I wish I could take back and been honest about.
I think that's a very respectful answer, and I appreciate you answering that because I'm sure that was hard to get out there. So question 2 says, does Wade answer messages from the Securus app? I sent him 3 or 4 messages and he did not reply back yet.
Wade does respond to messages. I will tell you though that the Securus app in the system is extremely flawed. An example that I can give you is that like yesterday I just got in messages from him from September 3rd. So it's really weird how they accept and approve messages, and every single message that he sends out and that he receives, it has to be reviewed through like a computer system to my understanding, and then they'll flag certain ones and they'll have to actually manually review it. So I can tell you he does do his best to respond to questions that are sent to him, but we have to remember the fact that he's one individual and he has thousands of messages that are coming into him on a daily basis. And I know if I was in his shoes, I would be extremely overwhelmed with the amount of messages, especially since he's still getting used to the new facility that he's in and his new routine.
This at least was uploaded in September. I don't know when exactly it happened on TikTok. But it at least was uploaded in September, which seems around that time.
They put this on YouTube at first, on the Team Wade official YouTube. And then it was right after, remember when they disappeared off the internet? It was like a couple of days before. Remember when all of a sudden everything was gone? That it was right before then.
His lips.
Oh my goodness, what is that? What
Am I crazy, or are they massive and white?
They're white. That's not lighting, right? No, they're white. Is that lipstick?
Those are 90s concealer, like early 2000s concealer lips.
Right? All he's missing is the lip liner.
Oh, wow. Brown. Oh, wow. Okay. I see you, Wade. First the pink nail polish, and then...
Is that lipstick? I mean, like it, right?
Or lack of blood flow, one or the other.
Okay.
Thanks, Jack. MJ claps cheeks. Whoops, I didn't even highlight your comment.
Oh,
Whoops,
yes.
I still didn't.
Definitely that.
Jack. What is it?
The MAC shade that everyone wore, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Early days MAC.
And then also that berry one. Oh, that berry one had a grip on me.
Wow. All right. Lack of oxygen, perhaps. Let's zoom back out.
So we just ask that you're patient. Wade's trying his absolute best here right now, and he's not going to be able to respond to every single message. I hope you understand that. Not that he doesn't want to, but it's really overwhelming. And I know for me, mentally, I don't think I would be able to handle that many people reaching out.
Absolutely. It's very understandable. So question 3, how is Wade doing? What does he do with his day?
Oh my God,
How
you
is
guys.
Wade doing? So I do think he's doing, honestly, as best as he physically can. I want to remind people that he's still on death row, right?
No shit, Jesse. Thank you so much. The questions that they managed to ask are so stupid. How do we get in touch with him?
She planned
How's he doing? He's on dead row.
It's dead row, yo.
Yeah, it's dead row. Hi, Jessica. But why does he have this on his head again?
I don't know.
No, Jessica, this is an older, I'm sorry, my hair keeps bothering me. This is an older recording, but I don't think I've ever heard it.
It went down really fast. I think we were gonna watch it, and then it disappeared for a while.
Sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not glamorous. He has no air conditioning. He lives in a very tiny cell, and he's in that cell for, to my understanding, 24 hours a day right now. Now, for those who don't know, Wade has actually been put into heightened security at this time, so it is like the most maximum security that you can possibly be in.
Yes, ma'am. When you try to escape and when you assault your cellmates, you're put on heightened security. Like, why doesn't that register? Why do you really do push that narrative that he's an innocent man who was framed, and then look at how they're treating him? Have you heard his calls?
He just gets one bad thing after another happening to him.
Poor Widow Whipple.
Poor Widow Whipple Wade. Widow Wade and his Widow Whipple.
At Union Correctional Institution. So he does not leave his cell. He does not get to go to his day room. Nothing like that. He's literally stuck there every single day. And some days he doesn't even get to leave there at all. So I think he's honestly doing as best as he could being stuck in a small room. I don't know how you would feel, but I know how I would feel about the situation.
That's why you don't murder people. Really, and anyone who thinks we're glorifying Wade Wilson, you're absolutely out of your effing mind.
Yeah.
Ask yourself how these females are trying and actually doing their best to get him out. Yeah, they're poisoning him through the vents. All right.
Of course,
this is
they
very
are.
serious.
So he does best with his days of, he tries to make sure that he keeps his brain active. He watches a lot of movies. He's been reading quite a bit. And he's just been doing his best to try to get used to his new circumstances and the situation that he's in, at least for the time being.
If this was in September, this was when he was transferred to Union.
Right.
They're right here, Jack. I got them. Just trying to rock it without them tonight.
Yeah, he was
on our faces. I love the tea paper right next to him, though. It really sets the ambiance. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right. I want to add in a question that you can choose to use or not, but is there a way that his supporters could send him reading material, like brand new books shipped from a bookstore, like directly from the store itself, obviously brand new books and packaging, so that, his supporters can send him stuff to read?
Yes, 100%, and I know that you would love that, so I love that you asked that question, honestly. So there was a book company, but I haven't been able to really get in touch with the woman. She kind of stopped answering me, and I'm not too sure why, but he did say that there's a way that you can ship books to him directly from Amazon. Now, you have to remember that not every single book will be approved by the prison, so just be cognizant on what ones you're sending. But what we'll make sure we do is we'll get that information and we'll post it on his official pages, so that everybody can start sending him books. Trust me, the more the merrier. I know he's excited to be able to read as much as possible, and he really likes, honestly, all genres. So books, magazines. He does doing crossword puzzles as well too. So please feel free to send him in anything. I know he'll be extremely appreciative of it.
Awesome. I think that's an awesome way for his supporters to be able to help him, you know, at this time. And I'm going to add another question in real quick too, is are supporters able right now to send money to his commissary canteen right now to help him?
So for his first 30 days, yes, they can send money to his commissary. We're going to be coming up on his 30-day mark here, I think, in the next week or so. So right now,
Clean your cell, sir.
He is messy.
Look at all that mess back there. And once again, finger in the eye.
Of course it is.
Hi, Jenna. No, he's not doing crossword puzzles, Yo-Yo Max. We all know he is not doing crossword puzzles. And GK, this is between Jesse and Amanda. They did an interview, and we did hear them talk about this on the calls. You're right, Tess.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The way that you can send the money is through the Correct Pay app. Specifically, you'll have to go in and select Florida, his institution, and his name. But you can send money. He can receive, to my understanding, up to $300 per day currently.
See?
So that's going to be the best way that you can send him money to be able to make sure that he has some commissary money.
Wonderful. Thank you. And so back to the list of questions, and kind of to follow up with the last one, is Wade safe? What is his...
Oh.
What's he doing?
Oh, that's in his mouth. There are those Fritos.
Oh, it's food. Oh, ick.
Oh,
never mind.
Is that fortune cookie? Fritos, corn chips, pork rinds? What is it? I can smell it from here.
I can smell it from here.
Oh.
I don't know. It's icky. Ugh.
That's pork rinds, guys. That's some type of like a chicken nugget. Mackerel.
No, don't. Not mackerel.
The bangs, Tisha style. Oh, yuck.
No, thank you.
Back that ass up. Hold on. All right. Yeah. He has got some type of bag here.
Okay. He's pouring them in his
like.
Mm-hmm.
Wade is definitely safe. I can tell you that. Being on death row, understandably, he has his own cell. He doesn't really have interactions with.
Wait, hold on. But isn't it just a couple days ago we were screaming, "Oh my God, he is not safe. You need to reach out. He's not safe. We're signing all these petitions because there's murderers who want to get to Wade. Murderers.
Yeah.
You know, because Wade isn't a murderer.
No.
But exactly, he is safe. He's locked down. He has no interaction. He's as safe as you can be.
Yep. And he did it to
himself. So
Oops, sorry.
No, he did it to himself. That's all I was saying. I can't feel bad for him.
Exactly.
Safe. Now, I'm not going to lie and tell you that it's all rainbows and butterflies for him right now, because it's not. He does struggle with his mental health, and I think we all know that, right? Especially through watching his trial and knowing who he is as an individual. And it's been challenging, right? He transitioned out of one facility that was severely neglecting him and abused him to another facility where he's still working on it. I will say he's receiving much better care than what he previously had. And what's wonderful is
he is. He's receiving much better care at Union on death row. That's great. Do you still feel that way now, Jesse? Do you still feel that way now that his restrictions have been in place? Asking for a friend. And this is, we believe, from September. That's when it was uploaded to this channel, at least September.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because that's when he was transferred to Union.
It was right after he got there.
Mm-hmm.
has a team right now of doctors around him. He has like a team of four individuals, one doctor, and I believe like 3 nurses of some sort, who are dedicated specifically to his mental health. So he's on the right path, but I'm going to be upfront and honest that he is still struggling on a daily basis. I'll tell you that it's the supporters that are really keeping him up and keeping his mental facilities happier, I will say, but it's still a long road and a long journey for him.
Absolutely. So why did you say Marion is family when she is not? And that from the person sending it, it says in quotations, confirmed by Steve, which for those that don't know is his biological father.
Great question.
This is another one that we should have been more upfront and honest with. Now, we do consider Marion family. Marion was one of the very first people that Wade and I initially connected with, and she is possibly the most incredible individual I've ever met. She is so supportive through everything. I know.
I wonder if that's the call we listened to yesterday with the older woman. You know, it's. Oh, look how tiny.
What?
Oh, wow. Wow, look how tiny he got.
What's wrong with him?
Tess.
I mean, is he okay? He looks like something's wrong.
And this was November 2023. It jumped back. Wow.
I mean, he looks like he's sick or something.
He is sick. But dead row.
That is true.
Wow. Yeah. His arm is tiny. Yeah, we do consider Marion family. I've known her for 21 days. Bitch, you lied. No, he's not photoshopping, BC girl. These aren't photoshopped. Yeah, it looks like 2 lipples there. You got a double lipple. You're right. Oh my God, you're right.
What in the lipple has a twin.
Oh, it's a little yellow.
Oh my goodness.
Twin Peaks. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I talk to her almost on a daily basis, and she's truly been here for us through everything, and she thinks of Wade as her own son too. And so we do consider her extended family, but we also should have been upfront and honest.
I hope that wasn't Marion then, because we were listening to her say how she works out her ass and he wants her to send her just slightly seductive photos. So I hope not, because if she's looking at Wade as her son, it would be fucked up in more than one way.
That she's actually not directly related to him. Now, what I do want to add in here, though, is that while Steve is his biological father, he is not a true parent and will never be a true parent to Wade. That is reserved specifically for his adoptive parents, who, again, are also some of the most incredible people that I've met. So I also want to remind you who you're getting this information from and who you're listening to, that just because somebody is related to you by blood does not mean that they are family.
All right. And the next question is, for how long have you and Wade kept your relationship a secret?
Wade and I made the difficult decision to keep our relationship a secret, mostly to try to help protect myself from scrutiny. I was not in this at all for any form of fame or to become viral, and honestly, it gives me anxiety thinking about it on a daily basis. I'm really an introverted person. I'm a Gemini, so I always joke that there's 2 sides to me, right? I have my introverted side and my extroverted side, and I've been able to turn on my extroverted side through a lot of this, but it's extremely challenging and difficult for me to do that on a daily basis. So we really wanted to try to keep myself safe since I'm already very uncomfortable in this situation. Wade and I started originally talking in June of this year, but I would say that our relationship started getting more serious during the beginning parts of July to mid-July. that's when we really kind of buckled in and when we had originally started this together.
Right,
So
Carolyn Cooper?
it's not something that we wanted to keep a secret, right? We had many conversations and many talks about coming out about our relationship, but it was very scary. And I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not trying to make any excuses for it, because what we did was wrong, not being truthful with his supporters about the situation. But at the time, it felt like it was the right decision for us to make.
And so just to clarify a little bit, so the reason for keeping your relationship a secret was not to trick or deceive people into thinking he was single so that they could be deceived to donate thinking they had a chance with Wade. It was strictly just to try to protect you, like you said, from the scrutiny that would come about as it has now, knowing that you are in a relationship with Wade.
That was our main reason. Now, I don't want to lie. I don't think we would have nearly gotten the donations that we have received, unfortunately.
Yeah, those calls were coming out, and you guys were openly mocking all of these women's looks, and you were allowing Wade to literally engage in sexual conversations under the belief that he was just using them for money. You were going as Feather, removing your front license plate and bringing in a brown bag to take that hundreds of thousands of dollars from Vivian. Seriously? Like, you really want to, like, you could try to wrap a bow around it, but it's still shit, ma'am.
Yeah. Still a shit sandwich, even in a pretty Ziploc bag.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for people thinking that Wade was single. And I want to address that because I don't want to lie anymore, and I want to be honest and truthful. Our main priority was keeping myself safe and keeping myself out of the spotlight, because I knew as soon as my identity would be revealed, it would take the main focus off of our goals and objectives, which is to ultimately focus on Wade so that we can get him a new and fair trial, because he did not receive that.
That's what.
But again, being honest and truthful, I don't think we would have gotten where we are and raised this much money if people thought that he was in a relationship.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree with that. So, and that kind of follows up with the next question. How can we be sure that the money for this lawyer was used by the money donated?
Well, we have provided information on invoices, and you can see those directly on our official pages. I can't share every little bit in detail because a lot of it is legal contracts, and we're going to be finalizing the legal contract here in the next couple weeks, and I'm hoping I'll be able to provide some additional data once Michael Upperman is actually able to meet with Wade in person, which...
Yeah, if we hit 444 likes, we'll start gifting out Patreon memberships, which Leave It to Beezer. We still have Patreons from Leave It to Beezer. So definitely take a second, hit that thumbs up. Thank you. And these are the other ways that Jesse is wrapped up. Yeah, the photoshopped invoice, but never mind that. Come on. But no, outside of POA, Jesse's name is on more legal documents than we realize.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A ton of legal documents.
Hey, P. Crumbs.
He should be able to very soon, since now he's officially taken over as of last week, I guess earlier. What was it, Friday?
There we have that mid-laugh on the calls, holding the tablet. This is Wade.
Quintessential Wade right there. That is quintessential Wade.
Wade. Right.
Or whatever it looks like. I apologize, I can't remember the day. But I can assure you that I have never been in this for the money. I have no interest in the money.
Okay.
And I told that to Wade from the very, very start. I've always been in this for him as an individual, and for his right to be able to get, again, a chance at a fair trial. So I can assure you, and again, we'll hopefully be able to provide some additional documentation here in the next couple weeks to assure all of his supporters that this money 100% has gone towards securing Michael Upperman, and it has not gone towards anything else.
Okay, and I want to clarify and add something in here. Do you feel comfortable answering, one, there is a speculation going on that you have purchased a new car possibly with the donations, as well as the conversation about you buying a house next to the prison, possibly with the donations, obviously the invoices, and the fact that, you know, Wade does have Ufferman as a new attorney does show that, you know, the funds did go where they are. But do you feel comfortable, or is there anything you would like to comment on with those kind of rumors going around with the house and the new car, as well as do you want to say if you work or not, how that would be paid for if you did buy a car or a house?
Yeah, I definitely feel comfortable answering that. So one, I do have a new car, but I actually bought it in July of 2023, and I'm currently leasing it, and I'm paying it. Oh, sorry, I'm not leasing it. I'm currently paying it off. So I have monthly payments that I pay on my car. It's not like I put a big down payment down or anything like that. I'm still paying it off monthly, and I'll still be continuing to pay it off monthly for quite a few years here now. So I do have a car, but it's a 2023 Toyota Camry that I'm making payments on, and again, bought it in July of last year. When it comes to the house, I'm someone who I've been very smart with my money over time. I've been working since I was 15 years old, and I haven't stopped. I just have that work ethic in me, and my parents instilled it in me. So I'm not going to buy a house here, unfortunately. I'd love to, but it's too expensive in this day and age right now. Do I plan to move up closer to him in the jail? Yes. Am I going to rent? Yes, and I've talked to Wade about that as of recently. But again, I can assure you that none of the money would ever be going towards that either. It's just, I've been working a really long time here, and I've been supporting myself since I was 18 years old. So I've had all the, like I said, I've had that money saved aside, and I luckily had that instilled in me growing up to have a good amount of savings beside you, just in case of emergencies do pop up.
Emergencies like becoming engaged to a double murderer and losing your job, or like what kind of, like a rainy day fund is not the same as that, in my opinion. But I saw someone say, how do people find out about the car? It's the internet. People find everything out.
Right.
One more like rumor I want to address quickly is the RV. Do you live in an RV on your mom's property, and do you feel comfortable?
In my opinion, that's nobody's business. Nor should she have to answer that. And I say that knowing that she doesn't respect other people's privacy, but that's nobody's fucking business.
Well, answering that, of course, only.
All I'll say on that, because I want to keep my family out of this as much as possible. I've already hurt them enough in this. Yeah, I've already hurt my family enough throughout this entire process. So I really don't want to touch too much on it. The RV that I discussed about, I was temporarily living in until I could move down to be closer to Wade and be closer to the situation. So it's an extra area for people to stay at when they're visiting. So again, I was staying in there so that I could have my own private space, and I wasn't constantly around my family.
This interview was September, after he just went to Union. Hi, Cutie Pie. She definitely humiliated her family, but brought on a lot of shit. Don't forget, people thought Ari was Jesse's sister, and I'm sure we're contacting the hospital she worked at because she's a nurse.
Oh, heck yeah. I remember seeing her all around, remember?
Yep.
Doing that. And so back to the questions that the other supporters have sent in. Does Wade really have his communications cut off?
He does not have his communication cut off. He did while he was at Lee County Jail. He does have his tablet to be able to utilize for messaging, and I think he can do some movies and everything of that sort on the tablet still. His phone privileges, it's really weird right now. He did get his phone earlier this week for like an hour or so. We were expecting him to have it until the 30th, but right now it sounds like he's only getting it once per week. So he did have it earlier this week. And I'm hoping he'll get it again on Monday or Tuesday next week. But he does still have his communication. It's just a little bit more limited.
Okay. And may I ask if there is any evidence of his innocence?
Yes, there definitely is a lot of evidence of his innocence. You'll see that on our pages we posted recently some major inconsistencies in his trial, and we're actually going to be working on a little series to continue to highlight those inconsistencies more in depth. So stay tuned to our pages. We're going to make sure that we want to highlight that as much as possible and really continue to have our focus on the fact that Wade is innocent and that he deserves a chance at a fair trial to be able to prove his innocence.
Okay, the next question is, how come Jesse doesn't want Wade to communicate with his supporters?
I don't ever want to stop Wade from talking to anybody, right? I think it's really important, and I try to remind myself on a daily basis the fact that he's been locked up for 5 years, and so I'm sure it's wonderful after not having attention to be able to get the attention from thousands of people, right? I can't imagine being in a situation where I'm just vying to try to get anybody to speak with me because they don't necessarily know who I am and where I am. And again, his trial brought so many people brought Wade to so many people's attentions. And so I'm not saying I don't want to talk to his supporters, but I will be honest and say that my jealousy has gotten the best of me. I just don't want him talking to other people in a romantic way.
Hi, Shay.
And it probably came off that I don't want him to talk to his supporters. That's not the case at all. You guys
No. The case is that Wade speaks to everybody in a sexual way. And so him speaking to his supporters is synonymous with him speaking to them in a sexual way.
Right.
Reason why we are here and why he has been able to retain Michael Ufferman as his attorney. So I don't ever want to cut him off from his supporters because we couldn't do it without you. It's just understandably from my end of things, I want to be the only female romantically in his life.
September, Jessica.
Absolutely, which is very understandable. Does Jesse have access to Wade's tablet? Was she messaging supporters?
I do not have access to his tablet. The password, as people are saying it was, that you heard was actually him giving me the serial number of his tablet because there were certain things that we were trying to do, which I'm not going to get into, to allow him more access.
Did you just, Jesse, oh my God. Does she even realize what she's admitting to right there?
No, I don't think so.
There were things that we were trying to do, guys, to give him more access, aka bypass the rules and jailbreak the tablet, but no, I don't have access to it.
We're not going to get into that.
I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that Jesse was removed the way Jeanette was removed and we just don't know it yet.
And that's why they're talking on the telephone. That's why they're only writing each other.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah, they were jailbreaking his tablet.
Right. And we know he was doing that because he got in trouble for it. And they showed the picture of it, right? Of the little, whatever it's called.
Yep, he was hacking into the USB port.
And we know he got in trouble with Jesse for something too, right?
Yes, at their very first visit, right before, in October, right before they applied for the marriage certificate.
And that's why they didn't get approved, correct?
It didn't specify, but absolutely, if she is helping him. Right. And not only is he getting in trouble over and over again, they're not going to approve a privilege.
Correct.
But also if she is actively helping him.
Okay, here's my question. Just throwing it out there. She gets in trouble. She gets removed from the phone. So all they can do is write. So she finds someone who she can use their phone, and they only talk in little spurts because they don't want them to know it's Jesse talking, not this other person.
Yeah.
They're trying to trick him and you know, puts this whole thing out there like I'm not, I'm on Tinder, I'm this and this and this, and I'm not dating him. I mean, that's pretty smart. And they've done things like that before, right?
Yep.
That's just hypothetical. That's just me like pretending in my mind. Like I watch too much TV and that's just a thought. But I mean, you never know.
Yes, wear your brows out cracked. But why he was so mad at Jesse when, K-Love? Thanks for 22 months. Holy moly. About to be 2 years, B-Crumb. Getting closer to you. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. B-Crumb's taught me all about ChatGPT, and now I'm always using ChatGPT. Yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with ChatGPT now. It's so specific. It's different from Google because you could be specific. Like, yo, where can I sign up for a membership, like on the iPhone for YouTube, you know? And it'll be like, you could sign up for a membership. And if you need help with your Spawn's homework, and like, it's like about a book report and you didn't read the book, you could literally ask the question, not cheating for them. I'm saying, like, so you know how to help them because you didn't read the book. Oh my goodness.
That's so nice. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Pretty good. Just saying.
I remember when I was helping my son with math, it was so hard and I never knew what to do. That would have been such a nice tool to have. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
That's so cool. Do you ask questions to a friend ever? Like be like, hey, should I wear this outfit? Or like, does this guy like me?
No, I don't ask I don't need ChatGPT to judge me. All right. Help me with Percy Jackson, but don't help me as far as like, don't judge my outfit choices. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Turtle Dove. It's great.
Tell you if you call Smart Inmate or if you call Securus. And I do believe we have videos on both of those where we did have people call to confirm. And it's physically impossible for someone to be able to get into the tablets.
The leading provider of inmate telephone services. If you are calling about Florida DOC money transfer or court payments, please note that they have moved to correct pay.
You remember this?
This page at fbc.myflorida.com for more details on how to process these payments going forward. In order to protect your account and to help us serve you better, please have the billing telephone number, 4-digit passcode, and name of the account ready to confirm for the next available representative. If you are unable to confirm this information, you will only be able to make a payment. Your call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Please hold for the next available agent. If you are in the state of Florida or your loved one is incarcerated in the state of Florida, please press 1 to be routed to a customer service associate. Otherwise,
I know, right, Miss Liz?
the next available associate.
It's worth proving to everyone you can't do anything to the cat.
What the hell are fun is that?
Oh my goodness. What is that? Is that his tooth?
Foil of the tin.
Okay. How can you chew on tinfoil? That would hurt so bad.
I think he's trying to preserve what's left of
the tooth. Oh, okay.
It's a homemade
Sorry.
girl.
I'm really dumb. I'm like, who's making a tooth tinfoil?
It's a homemade girl. Only on that one tooth.
He's got bling. He's trying to be like Nelly.
That looks like a Wrigley's wrapper. Maybe. The foil flipper. Yep. He's gangster. You know you're extra gangster when it's only one tooth.
Right. Yep. Did Nelly have one tooth, right? Like getting hot in her guy?
I don't know.
Oh, you're too young, I forgot. Little Melissa.
Not anymore. Thanks, Lizzie, for 2 months. These pictures are fully showing how Inner Ugly comes out in the end. Love what you do. Thank you, Lizzie.
Perfectly stated.
I'm pretty sure they edited in where they called and they asked, can somebody access the tablet? That's what I think we're listening to.
That is what we're listening to. Or she was trying to prove her point. You can't do that.
Right. Oh, we're zoomed in. Hold on.
I know. Thank you.
We appreciate your patience and apologize for the extended hold time. Avoid missed calls and last-minute payments with AutoPay and TouchPay. Ask the next available representative for details or sign up online at www.securistech.net.
Oh my God, to Dog Mom, yes.
Hi, Bridget. I actually I'm trying to make an account, but I wanted to find out if I have an inmate that's like incarcerated, am I able to like get a code or something from the inmate to log in and help them like respond to messages, or is that only something that the inmate can do on their side?
Hey, Mallory.
I do apologize for having trouble with this issue. So basically, you're asking if you can help the individual respond to messages?
Yeah, like, is there a way that I can log into like his like account to answer messages on his side of things out here? No, that's impossible for like Securus in general.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a good day. No, ma'am, that's it. I appreciate you.
Have a good rest of your stay on Securus.
Thank you,
from
Shakto.
outside the jail or prison. So I do not have access to a tablet. I would never respond to his supporters as well too, because that's just such an invasion of privacy, right? Whatever he chooses to speak to other individuals about, I want him to be able to feel like he can speak to them about whatever he wants to.
Sure.
I don't want him to feel like I would be reading it on his messages if I even had an opportunity to do it.
Are you sure about that, Jesse? Are you sure about that? And thank you, Bree, for 2 months out. It's only been 2. Thankful to find my people. Me too. And thank you to Dog Mom for becoming a member. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, B-crumbs. No, this is not glorification whatsoever of Wade Wilson's phone calls.
Did you see what my under my name says?
Not a Wade wife grifter.
Glorifier.
Close enough.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, that's just
ridiculous.
And then after we hit 400, Harlot will tell you what the opting in phrase is for the Patreon memberships.
After we hit 400, Melissa's gonna do a dance for everybody tonight on camera. I'm kidding.
Nope.
That's weird, and again, an invasion of privacy, and he deserves to have that privacy because he has absolutely none in his life. So, short answer here, no, I do not have access to his tablets. It's absolutely impossible. Call Smart Inmate, call Securus. They'll tell you yourselves.
Thank you, Andrea.
Yes. And I will add, if it, I am one of the people who did take it upon myself to call and ask, and I do have a video of the whole conversation that does back up what Jesse is saying. They did say it is absolutely impossible for anyone outside of the facility in a kiosk to even log in. So even if Wade was to get out of prison / jail, whichever, he would not even be able to access those messages once he gets released from a jail or a prison. They stick straight, like they are strictly for the kiosk itself. Now he can get everything, when if he were to get released, he could get it printed out. Okay, next question. Is there any chance that Wade could be free?
There's
definitely
a great chance that Wade can be free.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. So as if that wasn't a dumb as fuck question to begin with, that was even a more dumb answer. There's a good chance that Wade can be free. Why, Jesse? Go ahead, Tess.
I said sure.
Like who? Nah, yeah.
Never happening.
Yeah, a great chance, Neat Noodle. Don't question it. There's a great chance Wade can be free. Okay, and let's listen to Jesse explain why.
Come on.
He could get it printed out. Okay, next question. Is there any chance that Wade could be free?
There's definitely a great chance that Wade can be free because he is truly innocent in all of this. And again, we're going to continue to highlight the inconsistencies in his trial, why we think he's innocent here over the next couple weeks. But I also don't want to lie, and I want to be honest that this is going to be a very big uphill battle. Again, Wade's on death row, and it's really, really difficult to overturn his current conviction. Again, it's not possible, and we're going to keep fighting for him until the very, very end. That's why we did hire Michael Upperman, who is the best person in this situation that you could possibly want to hire. And not only that, he's honestly a really wonderful human being and individual. I've gotten to know him personally, and he's just a really good guy overall, and you can tell he truly cares about his clients, especially Wade, in getting a chance at a free trial. So, or a fair trial, I apologize. But again,
was that a little slip there, Jesse?
Whoopsies.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've gotten to know him personally, and he's just a really good guy overall, and you can tell he truly cares about his clients, especially Wade, in getting a chance at a free trial. So, or a fair trial, I apologize. But again, I do think there's a good chance Wade could end up being free here someday, but I also want to be open and honest that it's going to be a really difficult challenge, and it's going to be a really difficult time for us to be able to get there.
And with that, is there any idea or is there any way that supporters could donate to the law firm specifically, or is there any way that they can donate to help with the legal costs in that uphill battle right now?
Yes, so we're still figuring that out at this moment. We are working directly with the Upperman Law Firm to figure out how donations going forward can go straight there instead. We have, at this time, closed down the Fundly account and the Go Get Funding accounts because we don't want to cause any more drama and we don't want there to be any more issues there. So now that we've officially announced that we have retained Michael Upperman.
This was in September. I don't know the exact date, but shortly after Wade transferred to Union. It is between Jesse and Amanda.
We're just figuring out now the best course of action of how people can directly donate to the law firm instead, and we're going to keep you posted as we have more information, hopefully before the end of this week.
Okay, and does that also, just to clarify, with the Go Get Funding and Fundly being closed down, that is also including the PayPal that you guys tried, but ended up closing down. So as of right now, which is September 21st, there is no funding that is going to Wade's case that is confirmed.
Correct. At this time, you are right in saying that. The PayPal we did shut down. I want to say it was in like late July, early August. I apologize. My dates are kind of running together at this point. But we did shut it down because it was just too difficult. There are a lot of verifications that needed to be done. And it was just a little too challenging. And we didn't want there to be issues with anything going forward. So as of right now, we do not have a direct way of being able to donate. But if you do want to donate, please let us know. You can send us over a DM in any of our social media pages, and we can direct you to who you need to speak with at the Michael Upperman Law Firm, where you can donate directly to them. Again, we're trying to figure out a better method so that you can donate directly to them, but not necessarily have to always DM us about the information. But for now, if you do want to donate, send us a message. We'll get you in touch with the right people.
Okay. And how do you feel about the phone calls between Wade and the German woman?
Well, I think just like any individual, it doesn't feel good, right? But then again, I try to be as understanding as possible in these situations.
In what situations? As understanding as possible. Him and Vivian bargained about how he was going to murder her and when.
Yep. She's lying.
Vivian did not have any money for Wade. Ooh, understanding? Because again, it's so interesting to me. Jessie believes she is the special one. She, like, everything with her is real. Everything with everyone else isn't. But every single one of them feel that way. But I think she feels more so given that she got POA and she is on the documents, but you were stupid enough to do that.
Right, especially if she's trying to get out for real.
Dude. Okay.
Am I happy with it and I'm okay with it? No, I'm not. And I don't think anybody would ever be in this situation, right? When you love someone truly and you hear those types of calls, which I'll tell you too, I don't listen to those anyway.
Okay.
I feel like it's such an invasion of privacy, and I don't think it's fair on either individual in this situation to again, for me to listen in on their conversations, but two, to have them blasted on the internet for everyone to hear. So I don't feel good about it, but I'm also not here to judge. I always promised Wade that I would be here to love him unconditionally, no matter the circumstances, and I plan to do that, right?
But Jessie left now. Right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amanda. Yeah, if she didn't leave,
then
that doesn't mean I don't think she ever is going to leave, versus I don't think she is going to leave anytime soon. Please.
It's hard
to get
over.
I'm here to judge. And the reason that she's saying that is because she knows her calls are being listened into also.
Correct.
If you don't think she knows damn well what's going on, she knows damn well what's going on.
Of course she does. That's why she tried so hard to get them blocked.
And not just because of her own, because she knows how much of an idiot she looks like being with him. Yeah. Oh, I believe JoJo. Yeah. 100%.
He's been, again, locked away for 5 years with not much contact for anybody, and I'm not trying to make any excuses
You
for
are.
what he's doing. But I just try to be understanding and put myself in his shoes and how he must be feeling in this circumstance.
Yeah, okay.
All right, and the next question, what happened with the raffle winners of the suits? The supposed winners are posting emails showing they never received a response for the items.
So we kept that raffle only for, like, I think a few weeks maybe. And the individuals at the time that donated enough money for the suits, we did reach out to each and every one of them to confirm whether or not they would want a piece of suit, and if so, what piece.
Want a piece of suit. Like, you're cutting up pieces of suit? Like, how does that happen? And no, because Yang or Zhang, whatever his name was, you guys not only scammed him, but then you went and you helped Wade write the message responding back to him asking for more money. Yeah, poor Yang, Carolyn Cooper. Poor Yang.
I totally forgot that.
Yeah.
They would want. All of the ones that we had contacted at that time did decline and said, that's not the main reason why they were donating anyway. They were donating because they truly believe that Wade is innocent and that he deserves a chance at a fair trial. So they said, that's not important to me. I'm doing this for a different reason. But if anybody does believe, please, that they are owed any form of clothing, please send us a message. We want to do right by you. Again, we thought we reached out to everybody that was included in it. And as I mentioned, nobody wanted it, but we...
Actually, Alexis does. Just saying, because Alexis bought the suits for the most part. And she very much would like the suits back. That you then got and are stuffing with pillows and selling for pieces at a time. So, yeah, 87. Hi, 7 Lilies.
Still do have the suits available. So if anybody does feel that they are entitled to one, that they donated, please send us.
I'm entitled to a collar, please. Because we're only offering parts of suits, not the whole suit itself. What would you like? A cuff?
Yes, I'd like a cuff and a button, please.
Oh, a button. Oh, you're getting fancy.
I know. I want a button. Cut me off a button, please.
Poops and scoops hit up hard. Yeah. Yep. Give me that cuff.
The message. We want to do right by you.
And just to clarify a couple of things with that. So I did see a comment about some bracelets. Somebody thought that they bought a bracelet or won a bracelet. I'm not sure which situation. Is that kind of the same, please, for them to email you if that is the case as well?
Yeah, send us a message, please. Any of those who purchased any type of merchandise through us, I've had a couple people reach out to me and let me know that they didn't receive it, and we did send them right out again another set of the wristbands or hats, because we do want to make sure that you're getting what you paid for. So if anybody did not receive it, please send us a message through our social media.
Wristbands and hats. Not allowed to do that. That's why the Son of Sam law was invocated, because you're not allowed to just sell merch based off of him just being a double murderer and make money from it. There's a lot of reason why Jesse is on the hook.
Oh, yeah. On one of the sites today, when I was looking for you, I found a site that had the merch on it. There was like guitar. No, it was like an old one, like the old merch that they were selling, and they had pictures of it, because I never saw the merch for sale.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
I'll send it to you. I'll find it right now and send. It's really interesting.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now,
because
but
yeah, I'll send it to you sometime. It's very interesting.
Oh, hope you feel better, Art Deco. And Harley, you could get ready whenever we're getting close to 400 likes. You could get ready to gift out and get your phase ready. You saw it too, Rebellious Rose? Neat noodle. He gets shackled and cuffed every time. Yep, absolutely, Lisa. Yeah, Wade made me do it shirts.
Counts, and we will look into it. We'll contact you right back immediately, and we'll get it shipped right out.
Okay, and lastly with that too is the suits. I know there's a lot going on with the suits and the phone calls about the suits. If there is somebody who wants the suits that donated enough to get that, have they been worn by Wade, and they would just email you as well about a specific item of the suit that they want?
A specific item of the suit, again, like literally like cuffs and collars here. But yep, Mom Silk, yep. And you could see his eye is all red and the nose is all red here and that lipple. But I forgot what I was gonna say now. Oh, why would you ever want anything worn by look at his infected ass, like, and I'm not even, he's gross. Would you ever want a piece of article of clothing that was on his body? Don't answer that.
No, I wouldn't. Hell no. Absolutely not. I will answer that, and I'm not afraid to say that. Hell no. I have a germ problem, though, so that's why.
Yeah. Sinistra, yep.
Specifically, correct?
Yeah, so they can send it. There was items that were worn by Wade directly during the trial. We are more than happy to send photos of them directly as well, too, because we do have it. So he wore, I think most of them he wore one day, maybe two. But what they can do, too, is if you don't know what you want and you just want a list of what we have, you're welcome to reach out, and we can send you over a list, too, for you to choose an item.
Perfect. What did the adoptive mom mean when she was referring to identity crisis? Can we get a clarification as in his sexuality, multiple personalities? What is she referring to?
So what she was referring to in this situation is the fact that because Wade is adopted, ultimately, he truly did not know his birth parents. And so the identity crisis, and this is from my conversations with Candy directly, I talk with her almost every single day. Wade just didn't really know who he was, right? He didn't know who his parents were. He didn't know how to feel about not knowing truly who his parents were. And also not understanding why they decided to put him up for adoption. Now, I think we understand that a lot of people put children up for adoption, right? Especially as adults. You understand a little bit more clearly. It's because they feel like that's the best option and the right option that they have at that time. And I don't doubt that was the correct move at that time. especially given the circumstances for the ages of his actual biological parents when Wade was born. But that's the identity crisis that she's talking about. You know, he's coming into his own as a young man at that time. He didn't know who he was. He's in this wonderful family, but they're all related by blood, and he's the one who's not related by blood. So, I'm not going to talk about ultimately his sexuality. Now, I'll tell you Wade is straight, but I know that there have been other videos.
Oh, honey. Bless your heart, honey. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be insensitive at all, and I hope I don't offend anyone. But a straight man would never, ever, ever talk about fucking another man.
No.
Ever. Bisexual, yes. A
Right.
straight man not attracted to dick would never. So I don't know how you can deny he's at least bisexual.
Right.
Never. Like there is no, it's much different than even, would a straight woman, like be attracted to a girl? Nope, not the same. A straight man, though, would never, ever, ever talk about wanting to see another man's dick and sucking it and being held like a baby Bjorn. Never.
No.
So how you can say he is absolutely straight? Yeah, like a comma. All right, get the fuck out of here. It's just not. No.
She's just lying to herself over and over and over.
She's lying to herself. That's exactly right. Wow.
Yeah.
That have come out or conversations saying elsewise, and again, we do things that we need to do in order to keep ourselves safe and secure in situations. So I can tell you that he is straight, but I'm not going to discuss the rest of that because I do feel like it's an invasion of his privacy, and if he chooses to speak about that, it should come directly from him.
Right. Okay, so this is the last question. Please tell me that Wade is serious about this legal battle with Jesse and all of us.
He is extremely serious about it, just as I am, and as well as the entire team and all of the supporters. This is Wade's chance at proving his innocence and getting a fair trial.
Okay. And I told you I was going to actually play his dad's panel. But we'll do that for the next drop, I guess. But what's interesting is I want you to hear what she just said. Yet his bio dad said Wade wanted the death penalty. And the reason that he wanted the death penalty is because he fucking knows. And living in what he knows he's going to have to live because he's guilty. I'll let you listen to it for yourself, but like Wade only didn't shift his energy until, and safety. Yes, C. Carter. Wade didn't shift his energy until all of a sudden a bunch of crazy ass chicks started reaching out to him, giving him hundreds of thousands of dollars, and like it's a free ride for Wade. Why wouldn't he? Like you guys are literally obtaining his lawyers and getting him a possible new trial. Like hell yeah, I don't think they're going to be successful in that. Maybe get the death penalty overturned. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's what Jesse needs to believe. Jesse does not want to accept that Wade's attracted to anyone else, let alone a male. So she's lying to herself. That's, again, it's a very interesting part of this behavior we're observing is how easily these women are able to lie to themselves, even though the truth is sitting right there in front of their face. Like they're going out of their way like this. No, don't want to see it. It's not even like, I could see that manipulation, or how, like they didn't see it coming. No, it's like, hey, no, I don't want to see the truth. Like, nope. You're choosing to very deliberately not see what's right in front of you.
You're right. And that's why I have such a hard time thinking that she just dropped this all. She's just done.
No. If she was
going
to walk away, it would have been when all this shit hit the fan and all the calls and emails started coming out.
Right. I mean, the levels she's built the wall around her and Wade, and the lies she told to herself over and over and over, and then to the public, and then to herself. And then, I mean, she's built this fortress of Wade in her life and intertwined herself with everything. And I just think that's really hard to walk away from.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he wasn't hiding it, Tammy. And he said everyone in, I think it was Palm Beach, knew he was bisexual.
Right.
I don't think bisexual even categorizes Wade. I think Wade, and I don't know what the correct terminology is for it, but he is attracted to anything and everything.
Is that pan? Isn't that pansexual? Like he likes everyone?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. To be completely honest, I don't really align with all of that lingo these days.
Right.
Versus, I think he just,
or is it
on a sick level, like, I don't know how to explain it, like on a level of where it's not even like attracted to, like, oh, I want to date you. No, like attracted. I'm sorry, I have like a rogue piece of hair that keeps tickling my face.
I hate
attracted to on a level of wanting to own and
dominate.
Like property. Yeah, like dominate. Yeah, I agree. ATS. He was with men at work. Yeah, he's attracted to anything and everything. But I do believe he is attracted to older women, particularly because I do think that there is a disconnect there with Biomom.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he likes booty hole for sure.
He does. He's a butt sexual.
Yeah.
He is extremely serious about it, just as I am, and as well as the entire team and all of the supporters.
Hey, Cleo.
This is Wade's chance at proving his innocence and getting a fair trial. So this is extremely serious because it's literally life or death for him, and we have to remember that. If we don't achieve our goals here and get him through this appeals process and get him the trial, then he is going to be sentenced to death. It's already been told, and he will go to death. So he is extremely serious about that. Just like I know if I was in his situation, I would be extremely serious about saving my life too.
Yes, this is definitely not a game. I feel that some think it's almost like a game of calls, and it's like a little roller coaster. But in reality, this is a man's life that is very much so sitting on death row, praying and hoping and, having faith in other people to help him not be put to death for something that he did not do. And so, is there anything else that you would like to add, Jesse, that was not touched on?
What I want to leave everybody on here is that I'm not here to make any excuses, and I'm really sorry that it took me so long to come forward. I've been really trying to gather my thoughts so that I could address the situation at hand. I understand that what I did was wrong, and I should have been more honest and transparent with everybody from the get-go about not only my name, about my relationship status with Wade. And we thought at that time that it was the right decision to hide those items, again, for my protection, but on top of it, because we knew that we didn't think that we would actually get this far without people thinking that. And it's not fair to anybody. It's not fair. I know I wouldn't want that done to me. So I can't necessarily say why I did that to others.
Look at his ear.
What I can promise is that going forward, we're going
It's
to
so
be as
tiny.
honest and transparent as possible.
So tiny.
Because that's what the supporters deserve, especially with how far they've gotten us all through that. We can't take back the decisions that we made, but we can be better in the future because we're all human, right? And we learn from our mistakes. And this was a mistake that was made, and we own up to it.
You guys know I hate when they use the word mistake. And I know she's not necessarily talking about the lives there, but I've heard them. So basically you're comparing lives taken to something as lying, right? Because you use the word mistake to compare both actions. Yeah, you're not safe. Right.
Right.
Kita, yep.
choice.
Right.
Not a mistake, a choice.
And just like she's making the choice. Yeah, I'm surprised the earbuds fit is right.
But going forward, we're going to be honest and transparent. And if anybody has any questions, I know I've done this with some other individuals. I'm always more than happy to have one-off conversations. Due to legal reasons, I'm not going to be doing any form of live events at this time. But if anybody is interested in just speaking to me one-off to get some clarification, send us a message. I really am an open book, honestly. And I want his supporters to be able to trust in me, because we need to remember the main reason why we're here, right? And unfortunately, that has been taken away.
Is that a yawn?
I don't know. A yawn or a laugh or a...
Is he transforming?
I think he's becoming the Hulk.
Wait, are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
It's a really weird face.
It's like a like he could be screaming really loud with that face.
Ooh, Timur likes the 400, and we'll get the Patreon. Yeah, neat noodle. Yeah, that face is terrifying.
It is scary.
Harlot, are you here?
That's the demon coming out again.
Yeah. Yeah, Harlot's here. Harlot's gonna drop an opting in phrase. Please only write the phrase that she puts in if you are not the peen screen. If you are not already a paying Patreon member, or you haven't been gifted a Patreon membership previously, then please opt in. So keep an eye out for her slogan, or whatever you want to call it, the opting in phrase. Hi, Marcel.
Way because of all the drama that my decisions have cost. We're really here to make sure that Wade is able to prove his innocence, get a chance at a fair trial, and tell his story and speak his truth. And we've gotten away from that. And
no, he was given that option.
Yeah.
And he did not want to get on the stand and testify. That right there would have been the moment for Wade to share his truth and his story. And he chose not to. Ask yourself why.
Because it's not the truth. That's why.
Because he knew. Yeah, Hilda, I'm not sure. We don't know how it ended with Vivian, if it ended with Vivian.
that's what I was trying to prevent from happening by doing this. And unfortunately, that didn't work out well for me. So again, I really just want to express that I am extremely sorry for my decisions and for my actions and what Wade and I decided at that time. We should have taken a step back and realized that the backlash that it could have potentially caused, but in the moment, we didn't necessarily see that. So no excuses here on out. It's going to be an open book, and please, again, feel free to reach out if you do want to have a one-off conversation with me so we can talk a little bit more in depth about things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jesse, thank you for coming on tonight and being so open and willing to talk about things that I'm sure were difficult. I appreciate you taking the time, and I appreciate Team Wade trusting me and including me in your interview.
Thank you so much, Amanda, as well. I know this was a difficult decision for you to be able to make, and we appreciate you coming out here today. And again, on behalf of Wade and Team Wade, we're really, really thankful for the supporters that are still here, and we're hoping that those who have lost some trust in us, that we can regain that trust here over time.
No. Then it says the next day, September 23rd. Okay, so this would have been September 22nd. The next day, September 23rd, 2024. And that is when Jesse takes down all of the accounts. You remember that?
They ghosted the world.
Yep. They took it all down and they deleted everything. The Wade Stephen Wilson official.
Facebook.
Wow.
Doc.
I remember when that happened.
YouTube. All of them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Mrs. Smoking Bread. Wow. The Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everything down.
All of it.
The day after Jessie/Marie dropped a video of her Q&A. The Wade Stephen Wilson's YouTube channel and all other social medias controlled by Jessie aka Marie were wiped clean. Is Jessie aka Marie running with the money? Is she running from being held accountable for her actions and choices? Did the Q&A not go over well with the supporters after they had been deceived by Wade and Jessie? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you have anything you would like to share regarding Team Wade Wilson, feel free to email at ask.your.bartender1@gmail.com or add me as a friend to send a DM on Discord Ask Your Bartender. You can also join the Happy Hour Discord server, where we discuss Wade Wilson and other cases. Link to the server will be pinned in the comment section.
Okay. Look how tiny his ear is.
It's got to be a genetic something or other.
He has very tiny ears.
Like, remarkably tiny. I wonder if it affects his hearing. It's got to, right?
I don't think so. Does having a small nose affect how you get smell?
Well, you can't smell as well as other people if it's smaller. Maybe.
Harlot says, if you're not already a Patreon member and would like to win a membership for a month or haven't been gifted already, type "Where's Ari" in the chat. And this is from Leave It to Beezer. You guys are fast. Oh, what am I doing? Hold on. Okay. Nope, I'm still... Okay. He has such tiny ears. There weren't any really bad ones tonight, I feel like.
No, they weren't. I mean, somebody didn't look, but
we don't have anything, as far as I know, we don't have anything that says he has FAS. And I don't want to, unless I'm mistaken, there isn't anything that says that, right?
I didn't see, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll go back and look. No, don't say it. I can look.
Yeah, that first one, and that's the one we ended on.
No, we don't have any documentation of that.
How do you know it was? Look at him. It looks like a little Hatticus.
He's got little droopy dog ears. Like a puppy, like a puppy cat.
Yeah. So do you think what is it, Jada is Jessie?
Do I think that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I can't say for sure. I don't know. But I feel like maybe I'm like 60-40 on yes. How about you?
I think it's much more likely that she is still communicating with him under another name. She's done it before.
Right. And has told us that she left the team and had said that they broke up and had said, we've heard all those before. I think I've heard this one before.
And I'd love if YouTube Streets could clarify who they spoke to.
Yeah, and where they got the email from and like what, all the things.
Yes, I would love to, because every little piece helps put together a bigger picture.
Right.
Union's website. I'm not sure. Well, and again, think about it like this. Wade got Bonnie's information through the jails.
Right.
And so if he specifically, I don't know, like with Jada, if she's also incarcerated, I'm sure it would be the first time people needed their visitors to be contacting them under a different identity. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And so it's not even so much. I'm just saying it's possible.
It's definitely possible. And even more so when you think about, like, if she has done things before to try and cover things up or to divert, the smoke and mirror kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe FOS.
But I'll leave a little piece of there that, that says, yeah, maybe she's trying to get out and, if that's true, good for her, but good luck.
I definitely would so much easier believe that, yeah, but they said the same thing with Lee County, Jennifer, and she did it at Lee County. I'm much easier to believe they still have contact under another identity than I believe that they are not together. But I think it's suspicious that a Tinder is being shown with photos that appear to be older photos of her. It's not coming up on any active dating site. Showed you guys that screenshot. And all we saw was a little snippet, so I need more information.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just hard for me to get to that leap.
If she didn't leave through the worst of the worst, why would she leave now? But the team left, part of the team left, and all of this keeps getting exposed, and it's not a good look. So I see motive. Yeah, absolutely, Christina Todd. Absolutely. Like Jada could be aware of it. Who knows?
Oh, you're right.
In exchange for money. Anybody who is looking for a great show, just saying, Severance. It's really good. I'm obsessed.
Are you?
Oh, you can stay, Harley. I was saying before you told me to stop pausing and let it play, and then I would figure it out. But number one, anytime you're playing somebody else's content, pausing and stuff needs to happen for fair use. But I will say, I didn't want to play the whole video. I kind of just wanted to have the information and move on. So stopping and asking, hey, do I need to keep playing this or not, was easier for me. Congratulations, Hope. Welcome. Please email me. I will send you the Patreon. I know Trio Girl Mom won last night too. I don't think I got an email. I have to check though. But congratulations. Leave It to Beezer got you. Yellow Jackets is good, Amanda. Sin, I'm obsessed with Severance, and this most recent episode, woo! There was a lot. I'm as we're inching towards trial, like he definitely lost the weight.
Oh yeah.
Episode 4, season 1. Oh, just all I say is wait, don't just jump off on the first episode. Like the first episode's a little bit slow, but just stick with it and it gets really good, guys.
She made me a really good smell, Katie. She made me a lilac one called Purple Rain. It's phenomenal.
Right? I saw that the post you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells so amazing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Congratulations,
you do,
Hope.
Andrea. It's not on Netflix. It is Apple, but the first season should be available on Prime. But thank you, Christina. But you could get a free trial of Apple. The way I see it is just even if get a free trial and binge it.
Exactly. Then you're paying for, you're getting what you'd pay for it if you did. And there's some other good shows on there too that the one movie with Clooney and Brad Pitt's not terrible. That's on there right now on Apple. And then there's one other one that's pretty good. Oh, The Gorge looks kind of interesting. That's the newer one, have you seen that?
The Gorge? No.
Yeah, they're like both on like some like tower and they work like they can't talk to each other and they fall in love looking at each other from tower to tower, but they're like guarding the portal to hell or something like that.
I watched a really weird movie. I watched The Substance, and it's Demi Moore, and she's gorgeous. Okay, she's gorgeous, but it's a movie I never would expect her to do. And it was, listen, if you can't handle gore, okay, don't. But the overall theme, I think, was really good as far as Hollywood and the standards that women have to maintain.
It stays with you after.
The movie wouldn't be as good if it wasn't Demi Moore. It made it it's funny how like a really good actor can make a shittier movie. And I'm not saying it's a shitty movie, but like something that you're like, if it wasn't an A-list actor, I wouldn't have, but she looked gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's like 62 or something. What is this?
What in the hell is going on? Okay, see, we spoke too soon. We got the gold mine.
Oh my! Is that his?
Look at
that's his commissary stock.
It is. I think. Why isn't his foot in his little slipper? You gotta zoom.
Tortillas.
Oh my god!
Nuts.
Look at all that.
You guys.
What date is that?
So much food.
That's what the women were paying for.
November 2023.
Okay, that's not even before the big money. Holy moly. Look at all that. Oh. Is this shoe upside down? The left one.
Yes. Wait. Maybe not.
Right.
I don't know.
It looks like it's upside down.
Whew.
Wow, Wade, you got stuff.
Yeah, poor Wade.
He's starving.
He has more than some of the men and women who served our country and are on the streets picking from the trash.
It's very, very, very frustrating.
Whatever. Oh, all right. I'll pause it there. I'll end it there. But we're doing Tisha tomorrow night. So if you're interested in the Tisha stuff, it's already scheduled. I don't know. I'll have to talk to Shay about which night we're doing Idaho. So maybe Monday, Wade, Tuesday, Idaho. I'll figure it out. And I know I'm doing 9/11 on Patreon. I just don't know what night, so I don't want to say specifically what night.
Right.
Yeah, me too, Skadoosh, because we went hard with Idaho this week, so we haven't done Tisha yet. So I'm like, we have to do Tisha tomorrow, which I'm really excited because I think we're on that last call. What?
We got our toes back into Tishaville. You gotta reconnect with her every once in a while.
I'll never get over Tisha. Tisha will always be so beyond fascinating to me.
Me too.
I never get tired of Tisha.
I won't until they cut her, when she passes away someday and they cut open her brain and study it, then I'll get over her.
Yeah, I think they need to. And I hope they come out with a documentary on this. Thank you, Sin. That's very kind of you. Please make sure you thank Sin. It's a new month. We got March now. And so please thank Sin if you got a membership. That's very kind and generous. So thank you so much, Sin. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
It's crazy that they haven't done one. They've done so many others. It's weird that they haven't done a big one like that, like on Netflix or hopefully they'll do one.
I hope so. I think that they will. I just don't know if it'll be done right. I don't know if, I just want people who are far smarter than me, who are able to really determine what's up with these women. Why, explain to me how. I know half of them are crazy, but the other half, I know we say that they're crazy, but they seemingly, oh, thanks, Jen. They seemingly have their stuff together and they were functional and they lived normal lives up until they saw Wade on that TV. And
trauma thing.
It's so beyond interesting to me. That's really what keeps me hooked in this. Not Wade. He's pretty boring, honestly. Out of all the killers, he's boring.
He's really boring.
Yeah.
He's basic. He's not exciting. He's not psychological. There's nothing.
Very
the
black and white.
Right. I
agree. The women, that's why I'm like, we're not glorifying Wade Wilson in the slightest. I'm more, trying to expose what these women are doing, but I'm very interested in. It's terrifying because it makes you look around and you become desensitized a bit on the internet, where you kind of look at it like you would with TV. Okay, well, when you shut the TV off, right, it doesn't affect your real life. No, these women are all around us. They're all around us, and it makes you question. You're reading these emails, they're teachers, they're nurses, they're lawyers, they're holy shit, what the hell's going on here? And I want to understand why, because if it could happen to them, who the hell?
Right. Really do need to go over all that information, because I think you'd find it really, really helpful to start putting the pieces together. It doesn't put all the pieces together, but it kind of gives you the groundwork of why some of these women are attracted to that type of person. It doesn't tell the whole story, but it gives you the building blocks to start the story.
Right. And if you're looking for my 9/11 series on Patreon, it's the first ever uploads on Patreon, so you may have to scroll down, but what I can do is I can repost, maybe I could repost them or find if there's a playlist section, I don't know, and put them all. I'll try to move it up, see if it's possible to move it up so you could catch up by the time we do the next episode.
And if you haven't watched them, 10 out of 10 recommend. They are phenomenal.
I put my heart and soul into my 9/11 series, but I'm so excited to get back to it because that's what woke me up
it
to
really did
reality.
for me.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Sorry, I've been MIA in the chat, but I'm listening while playing dominoes with my sister for her birthday. Don't ever apologize. Family first.
Are you winning? That's the real question.
You're not blocked. You guys have to be really bad to get blocked here. If you search 9/11 in Patreon, it comes up. Thank you, Andrea. But okay, guys, go on to find an Yes, and okay, so if you go into Patreon and you type 9/11, it'll come up, but I'll do my best when we get off to move it up. I don't know if it has like playlist options, but if it does, I'll do that so it's easier to find. And there's an order you want to watch them in, like obviously first episode to more recent, if you can. Awesome, Sin. Okay, awesome. All right, well, yeah, because we're going to be doing maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, we'll be on Patreon to do the next 9/11 episode. So
yay,
Katie. All right, well, thank you, Tess. Thank you all so much. Thank you, mods. Congratulations to our winner, Hope, for tonight. I will send you that gift out, and thank you so much, just everyone, for being here. And so I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Sweet dreams, everyone. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.